No.
You put it on his side, Mandy.
Yeah, put it on the side. So we can see your landscape.
Catherine.
Hello, Mum.
Do
you recognise-
Wonderful.
Do you recognise me, Mum?
It's what?
It's not Stephen. It's not David.
Lovely.
Yeah. Okay, it's Richard here. But I'm sure you knew that anyway. Richard speaking. Can you see me, good Mum? Can you hear me?
I can see you fine. I've just got a new hearing aid in and I'm not hearing well at all.
Okay. Oh, perhaps it needs some adjustment. The nurse is coming to help you.
She's right here beside me.
Mandy's there.
You need to speak more slowly for me.
Okay. I must remember, I tend to speak too quickly at the best of times.
Oh, that's what it is. It's all your fault.
No, I think it's your fault, Mum, because you taught me to talk. You taught me to speak.
I taught you to speak.
And you must have taught me to speak too quickly.
That it's all my fault, bound to be.
I don't know. You must
How are you?
You must have been in a hurry or something. Oh, yeah, I'm very well. I'm just having a normal day in London. It's very nice and sunny. I started the day by practicing the guitar, and then I taught a student, one of my students, online like we're doing now, and he has a guitar and I teach him, but I can't.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it worked okay, but I can't. I can't get this particular.
Okay, but what?
But he doesn't practice, this boy, very much. He's quite bright, but it's the same level as he was the week before, and I can't seem to get him to practice. But never mind. I do have some good students. Make it worthwhile. So how are you enjoying your new room, Mum?
Oh, it's a very good one. I've got a much better view out of the window here than I have. I can tell you.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. And it compares well to the view in your previous room, I think, doesn't it?
Oh, very well.
Because you
I'm
have a...
very...
Yeah.
And I've got my bird feeder that Catherine gave me outside the window.
Yeah.
Watch the bird come to feed.
And is your chair... Is your chair just by the window so you can see out?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you can see everyone coming and going.
And the bed along the other wall. Hello, here's a... I thought I was away from all traffic noise, but there's a chappie here mowing the lawn with an electric mower.
Oh, that's good. You can spy on everyone and see what everyone's up to, Mum.
I can see anyone coming in up the drive.
Yeah.
Useful.
Okay, that's good.
When it said you were here, I thought I hadn't seen you come up the drive.
No, the thing is, this is just the same because you can. If I came to see you, Mum, I'd have to socially distance and stand about, about 2 meters from you, and you wouldn't see me very well. So you can probably see me even more clearly on this video than you would if I came to see you and stood 2 meters from you. Do you see what I mean? And the advantage is it keeps you healthy like this, so I think it's a good idea. It's amazing technology. But I heard that Tabitha said that Catherine took you to the hospital to have an eye test. I think, was it yesterday?
I can't see out of my left eye. It's as if there's a veil over it.
Yeah.
But my right eye's all right, funnily enough.
Still, it was nice to get out of, and go for a drive, even though it's to the hospital.
It was beautiful.
And
I did enjoy it.
Yeah. I don't know which way you went, but hopefully Catherine took you the scenic route.
We went up to the Windwhistle and down into Pertington.
Oh, did you? I'll have to ask Catherine about that. I expect the house that they were building where the Forwards old house used to be. You know, the Forwards old red brick house. They
It's
knocked
demolished.
they knocked that one down and they built a new house there. But it must be just about ready now. Maybe there are people living there. But yes, I'm sure Pertington was looking really good this time of year. And yeah, it's fantastic. All the
Didn't make me want to go back to live there, though.
no, well, all
I'm very,
well, you're quite happy where you are. Yeah.
I feel very, very fortunate.
Yeah, well, everyone's there to look after you, and so that's good. And you're generally feeling better. Is your hip on the mend? Because you had this bad hip where you fell over. Are you gradually improving?
Oh, gradually.
Yeah,
I still have to sit very carefully not to bump it. But
yeah,
it's only cracked, not properly broken.
yeah. So when you need to go to the toilet, the nurses come and help you.
Yes, that's right.
They were doing yeah, I was just going to say we were looking at your house and doing an inventory of some of the things, and I'm going to show you some of the things in the house on the video photos, and you can tell me, maybe you can tell me something about one or two. I'll show you what I mean, Mum. Okay.
Yes.
Here, for instance, hold on, I'm just going to open this up. Can you see that picture?
Yes, but I don't know what it is.
It's your hair. It's the pigtail that was chopped off.
No wonder I couldn't see what it was.
No, you see a little.
In that blue box.
Yeah, it's in the blue box, is it? Yeah, Catherine found it. I think she said there might be two of them, but there, that's going back 75 years or more. But it looks good condition, Mum.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it, that you stored
Yeah,
that?
John Perry saved me that one.
Yeah.
The boys all ran off with it at the youth club as souvenirs, but he cut that one off. Well, they just cut straight through one, left me with one hanging. I asked Tom to cut that off and save it for me.
Did you save both of them, Mum, or just one?
I only saved one. The boys all run off with pieces for souvenirs. I bet they got rid of them.
They're probably still little bits that probably kept in lockets in Corsham, in the Corsham area. We're just looking at things here. Do you know these placemats you had, Mum, for dinner mats? They look quite nice. I was just wondering where they came from. You have about 12 of them. Remember those? The placemats. Do you see the photo? The dinner mats that you put down to put your plates on.
Oh, yes.
Perhaps you can't see them, but they're country, you know.
I can see 9 mats, but I can't really see the pictures on them properly.
You can't really remember where they came from. Did you just buy them yourself, or did you inherit them? Anyway, they're very nice. I
don't honestly remember.
I'll move on. That's okay. This picture was done by Robert Lionel Simpson, your grandfather. Remember the cats on the roof and looking over the roof to St. Paul's? That's perhaps you can't see very well. It doesn't.
No,
I'm going to move on. But do you remember the picture you have that your mother's father painted in your house? Anyway, Robert Lionel Simpson. And I don't know if you see this. This isn't working very well at the moment because you don't see very well. This little corner cupboard, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, about 8 sides or something, or maybe 9 sides. Do you see that?
I can see 9 pictures and the big one of my pigtail.
Oh, I'm not showing you that. That's funny. I'm not showing you that. I'm not. You're seeing 9 pictures? That's a bit odd. Hold on, let me just go back and try that. I'm going to try again, Mum. I'm seeing that now. Can you see this table?
Oh, yeah, that's in the corner under the corner cupboard.
Yeah. Where did you get that from? That's a very nice table. It's got encyclopedias.
It was a fairly old table, and your dad cleaned it up.
Dad?
Made it beautiful. He didn't want it.
Dad
until
cleaned it.
he cleaned it up, then he would have liked it. But,
Well, who
no,
cleaned it? Who cleaned it up, Mum? Did you
your
clean it up?
dad,
Dad cleaned it up, and then he liked it.
Yeah.
Do you know where he got it? Do you know where he
Well,
got it from?
well, Slade Sale in Chard, that's all we know.
Slade in Chard. Oh, the auctioneers.
They used to, I don't know if they still do, but they have a sale every week down near the bottom of town on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's very nice. It's quite unusual. And all these old encyclopedias there. And another thing I was wondering about, it's like a long trumpet, sort of like a bugle thing, which we used to have at Pertington over the lounge fire. Brass trumpet. Do you see that?
I bought that in Barnard Castle at the market.
Barnard Castle at the
And
market?
then I wished I hadn't, because I think it was Stephen, but I may be wrong,
Oh, probably.
kept playing it, and it was devastating when I was trying to drive home.
Oh, I see. So you must have bought it during a holiday, one of the northern holidays up to Teesdale, with
That's
Stephen in
right.
the car, and Stephen annoyed everyone by playing it. Well, yeah. Yeah, well, that's right. We used to have that in the lounge above the fire. That's interesting, because it's interesting to know. Here's a picture you have on the wall of Whitby and the fish market at Whitby. I don't know if you see that. There's some boats there. Whitby. Oh, I can't see the artist.
Looks like a pair of shoes.
Yeah, it's actually a few boats. But you used to go to holiday in Whitby, didn't you, Mum, when you were a child?
To Whitby, yes.
Yeah, that maybe came from That's probably one of your mother's pictures, I expect. Whitby Fish Market in Key, with a few boats there. Anyway, I just want to show you that. What else have we got here? Oh, hold on. I'm going to go back a bit. Now we've got a few pictures. We've got a picture here by Pat Fisher. I don't know what that is. It's just a landscape. I don't know who Pat Fisher was. Perhaps you don't know. But it was on one of the pictures on your wall. Is that a friend, Pat Fisher?
I don't know who that is.
No, you had it on your wall, but let's see what
Could
else
be Betty, but I don't think so.
Yeah, of course you know this one, I expect.
Yeah. That was my dear friend painted that.
Was it Mare, the wife of Andrew's wife, wasn't it?
Wasn't it what?
Was it Andrew's wife, Mare, who painted it, or have I got that wrong? Who painted that picture?
Maya Hoskins.
Yeah,
That-
Andrew Hoskins' wife.
That's right.
That's right, and she died.
And I was witness for him at their wedding because I'd introduced them to each other. I said, not many women can claim to have been best man,
Yeah,
but they're a lovely pair.
yeah. Of course, she died sadly, didn't she, of cancer or something?
Yes,
That's sad.
cancer that went to her bones.
Poor woman.
Oh,
Okay.
she died far too young, bless her
Yeah,
heart.
wasn't. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's
This-
the matter.
The Matterhorn. That was in your mother's house, wasn't it? The Matterhorn.
Yeah,
Because
lovely.
she went to in 1925, just a few years after she'd married, she went to Switzerland with your father. They both went to Switzerland, and there's a travel
That's
journey.
right.
And I suppose
Honeymoon.
they did, yeah, a honey. Because they had a honeymoon in Wales, on a motorbike, but this must have been another honeymoon.
That's right, a real honeymoon. The first was just makeshift, sort of, the best they could afford at the time.
What did they tell you about that holiday in Switzerland?
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah.
It was all such a long time ago.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wondered. Do you think they went to the Matterhorn? Because that's in Switzerland, isn't it, the Alps? They must have. I think they went to a village near the Matterhorn, and I wonder whether your mother got this picture when she came home or whether it came from Switzerland. She probably, I expect, it's a bit of a big picture to carry all the way back. And this picture,
oh, hello, what is that?
this is by Marjorie Timms. Is she a friend of yours?
Oh,
It says Marjorie Timms. I don't know if you know
never
her.
even heard of her.
It's a picture you
Must be
have.
one they liked and bought.
Yeah, it's a nice picture of I don't know what it
Very
is.
nice picture.
Actually, I think it might.
Beautiful.
I think it might be of Loch Ness. I think it might be.
Loch Ness.
Yeah, because maybe you bought it when you went to Loch Ness.
It might have been.
Yeah, I don't know whether it says it somewhere, but it's a nice
I
picture.
remember sitting by Loch Ness watching for the monster, but
Yeah.
it didn't show up.
I remember we went there. We went on a boat, and at Fort William we were there. Yeah, and of course this picture here is
That's
did you
all.
say- Liz Ann.
Yes.
Was that one word, or Liz Ann? Is that two names, or just L-I-Z?
Oh, it's two names.
Liz Ann,
Liz Ann.
Elizabeth Ann, and she was an old lady who lived in Middleton and Teesdale with you, didn't she?
That's right. And she was, Mother told me, the most beautiful girl. And the boys all admired her.
Yeah.
She didn't like that. She wanted to be ugly.
Oh,
And
dear.
she dressed in filthy old rags and
God,
lived
dear,
in
dear.
a filthy old hovel.
I expect that did the trick. Took the boys off.
And they
And-
threw stones at her.
God,
And
dear.
I used to go and talk to her. And I loved the old lady. And she took me round the back to her hovel. When I
Yeah.
told Mother where I'd been, she was horrified. You must never go there again.
Oh dear.
I don't know why not. Didn't do any harm to anyone.
Was she? Yeah. Was she very close to? Was she just right in the centre of the village where you lived, or on the outskirts? I just, when you said a hovel, I just wondered whether she lived in some small place on the outside of the village.
It wasn't on the outside, it was right in the middle, actually.
More or less. So it's very. So it
Round
must have-
behind
yeah.
the shops.
And you don't know who painted it or drew it?
I
One of-
don't want.
Yeah, I wonder who drew that picture. You don't. I don't think you don't. You don't know the artist, do you, of the painting?
I don't.
Interesting. Now it's a
Yeah.
nice picture.
Yeah.
This is another painting. I think this might be one of Graham's or something, because I can't remember seeing it. It's like a tall avenue of trees. Do you see that?
That was in Graham's house, and I inherited it from him, and I can't tell you anything about it.
Yeah, I don't know the artist, or I suppose I don't know whether it's a original painting or just a print, but it's quite atmospheric, isn't it? Yeah.
I won't tell
I
you
thought that'd be-
anything about it.
No.
Hello.
Here's another picture. Do you know what? I think this is of a big mountain. I just wondered whether it might. It's one of Graham's, I'm sure. I just wondered whether it might be of Mount Everest, or yeah. I don't know what it is, but it looks. It's a
Or
big.
Snowdon.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah. It looks like
Yeah.
base camp at Everest or something. But anyway, another thing. Do you remember that lovely corner cupboard you have in your house in the corner there? That's lovely. I think that came from your mother, didn't it? Do you see that? The big corner cupboard
The corner cupboard, yes.
in the lounge.
That's right. Above that little octave.
Yeah, that's right.
That-
Yeah.
That's right.
Was that your mother's, Mum?
It was, yes. She had
That's
some
very
nice
nice,
things.
Did that
And
come
of
from?
course,
Did that come
when
from?
you and I parted, I had everything my family had given
Yeah,
us.
sure.
And he did likewise with his.
Did that come from Teesdale or Corsham? Do you think? Whoops.
Mother used to buy a lot of stuff from Charlie's in Bath up the top of Milsom Street.
What was it called? What was it?
Jolly. Up Milsom Street in Bath.
Milson
It
Street.
may have come from there, but I don't know.
What was it called? Jolly?
Jollies. It was
Jollies.
a shop.
Jolly's up at Milson Street in Bath, so she may have bought it there. She quite like it's a lovely piece. She quite liked the dark furniture, didn't she? Quite sort of
That's right. And Michael told me that dark colours nobody wanted now. I said, well, I like them and I was keeping them.
I hope it comes back. Yeah, people, I like it. It depends. I suppose you need a room. This is a picture you have by of Grasmere by someone called Heaton Cooper. He's I think he's anyway. It's the Lake District.
Oh,
I think it's just
yes.
Grasmere.
She loved those pictures.
Is that one of your mothers? Is it?
Yes.
Grasmere, yeah. That's yeah. Heaton Cooper. I think he was. I looked him up. He's quite a famous landscape artist. Very famous, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what have I got?
Beautiful. And the corner cupboard again.
Okay, I'm skipping through pictures because I'm not sure what I'm looking for now. Hold on, let's go back. Hold on. Sorry, Mum. I'm not. My technique is letting me down. That. Oh, you know that lovely bureau you have by your settee in your lounge, Mum? You know, you put lots of letters and postcards and some crockery in it.
Oh, that's right.
That where you kept your will, I think, as well.
There was a drawer full of cards and things.
Yeah. Where did you? Was that one of your mother's, Mum, or was that?
I don't know. I might have bought it myself at Slade's sale, but I'm not at all sure.
Yeah, when you went to Chard in 1983, I think you arrived in Chard. So yeah, it's a nice colour. It's not too dark and not too light. And anyway, you got a lot of use out of that. And what am I going to look at? Okay, hold on.
Oh, I'm so glad you have all these.
Yeah, I like to just find out where they all come from. Hold on. I'm going to just shut it down now. Hold on. I'm going to, whoops. It's closed. I'm just going to look for some other pictures I had. I did. Hold on. I'm just going to, oh yes.
I can only see your shoulders and chin.
Yeah, sorry ma'am. I'm just going to, let's try that again.
I can see your chest and your chin.
Sorry ma'am. I'm going to just, oh, I'm here. Hold on.
Oh, hello.
There we are. That's all right. Yeah, I'm just going to share some other pictures I've got here. So let me just see what I've got here. Yes, you've seen most of these. And yes, this one. Oh, hold on. And I'm just going to, can you see? That's the picture. I think I know where this is. This is the leper hospital. Do you see that picture? Where your parents met? Keepia Hospital, the leper. That's where they met, isn't it? Your parents.
That's right.
But I actually saw that.
I went to see it up in Keppia Woods near Newcastle.
Yeah, I went to see it. I don't know if I remember you. I did. I could actually. I could try and show it to you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to try and. Hold on, I'm going to go to my video.
Your voice is fading away.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am. I'm just going to. I'm looking for the video that I took of Keppia. Of that. Hold on, ma'am. You're like this, and I was there. I walked all the way down. Okay, let's see this. I'm hoping you'll see this. Hold on. Do you see that picture of the river? Or what's the river in Durham? Do you see that?
I can see 9 small pictures and 1 big one.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on, ma'am. I must have stopped. Hold on. Let me just try that again. I'm going to show you the picture of the river in Durham. I've forgotten the name of the river. Might come back to me in a moment. And I'm going to show you. And this is when I went to visit. Keppia Hospital. Okay. You should see this. Do you see that now? You see the river? That's the river, yeah. And there's me walking up there with my camera.
Oh, lovely.
It looks like the River Tees, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That
They're
same.
very similar, all those Yorkshire days,
Yeah.
rivers.
You can just imagine your mother and father walking up there, and I don't know when they met. Oh, that would have been about 1912, 1913, over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, probably quite excited in anticipation. And I'm just coming up to the building now. It's got this big archway.
Oh, yes.
You see, it's me walking quite slowly. And it's quite old. Whoops. Quite windy.
Aren't we lucky to have all this modern technology?
Yeah. And there it is. I think it's just as me walking through.
Wonderful.
And there it says Kepi Hospital, founded in 1112. 1112, so it's very old. And there's me looking at the archway, going through. You'll see me coming out in a bit. Oops, I'm taking my time. There we are. I've gone all the way through. So you visited it as well, didn't you?
Lovely, isn't it?
And when I turn around, you can see it almost looks like the painting. Hold on, let's look at
Very
this.
nice painting.
There we are. Look, it looks almost.
Oh, there it is.
I'm just going to get it in view. Hold on, I expect I do in a moment. Hold on. Walking back a bit. There we are. That looks like the painting, doesn't it?
It does.
It's exactly the same
Wonderful
place.
pic-
Yeah.
Lovely picture.
I came back.
Oh.
There we are. So I saw that. I wonder who lives there now. There's a few people. Anyway, I looked at it and I went back down again, and I'll go forward a bit as I just see the river, and this is just walking away from it. And I think I look back at it now. You see me looking back.
So beautiful on that area.
There we are. Anyway, that was that. I'm just going to stop sharing now. Anyway, so that's Kepi Hospital, the leper hospital, I think it was also called. And I'm just going to hold on, I'm just going to share this with you again. Share screen. So there's the picture, isn't it? There's the painting.
Yes.
Looks
That's
just like
it.
it's exactly the same. And I'm just going to try and
That's it, all right. Hello, we're in Norway now.
yeah, jumping around. Well, that's you setting off on your winged walk.
Not knowing where I was going that night even.
Swallowed up
And
by the
that
mountains.
road came to an end at the fjord, and
Yes.
3 boats came from different fjords and joined up in the middle. And there were a party of English youth hostlers on one side, me on the other, and we all met up in the middle boat.
Yeah.
They
That's
sort of
interesting.
challenged me to go up into the Jotunheim Mountains. And if it snowed, they told me, I wouldn't be able to see the tracks. There's only foot tracks. And if it snowed and hid the tracks, I'd never come back alive. But there was a challenge. I had to go up. I had glorious weather.
And you went up to was it Gulpapigad or something? The highest peak. Anyway.
Galdapegan and the Glittertind, they vowed for the title of the highest.
Ah, yeah.
And the Glittertind had a snow cap on the top, so you could get higher
Yeah.
than on Galdapegan. But I said, if the snow cap melts, I won't have been to the highest, and I chose Galdapegan. And I
Yeah.
was quite right, it did melt.
Yeah.
So I have been to the highest in Europe.
Top of Europe. Okay, that must be quite a memory. Do you know, I was just thinking, you know that lovely big bookcase you have just on the other side of the kitchen, which is quite wood carving. That must probably one of your mother's, isn't it? You know, do you remember where that one came from?
No, I don't.
It's another, because it's dark furniture. You know, you put the sugar there, didn't you? The pot of sugar, and I think the bust Beethoven and of your brothers. But I don't know. It looks quite nice, but I would imagine it must be your mother's.
Well, I like it.
Yeah, it is very nice.
I remember being told dark furniture was quite unfashionable. I think it was Mike who said it.
Yeah,
I said,
wow.
I don't care. I like it and I want it there.
Yeah.
So I kept it. And I had my beautiful Royal Albert china displayed on it until I had grandchildren coming to the house. Then I put it up out of the way in the corner cupboard lest they break it.
You have quite a few china tea sets and things, don't you, in your cupboards? Was there a fashion? I was just wondering whether there was a fashion for buying tea sets, because you don't get many people buying tea sets now. But you have quite a few of them, and I remember Dad had a few from Clean Easy. I think one of the ones you got was from Clean Easy. I'm just going through these. I'm not sure if we see any more pictures. There's a nice picture of Durham there.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
the bridge.
The bridge. That must be
That's
one of
a lovely one.
That must be your mother's.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
When she was studying there. This one, we've looked at that. It's more.
We were at Hills and Dad was at St. Bede's. They weren't supposed to talk to each other. But when I went up to see where they'd been, I found they both shared the same grounds now.
Yeah.
It's quite old.
I went up there and I actually stayed overnight there.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I went up there. Oh, you got a barometer. I wonder where the barometer came from. You see that barometer you had in the...
Yes. I have no idea where that was from.
No.
None whatever.
Nice piece of furniture.
Yes.
There's your famous Basil Eade picture of the thrush.
Right, that's the thrush. I had that, and my brother had the kingfisher.
Yes.
He would have prepared the thrush, but
is that right?
When he did see the kingfisher, it wasn't as gaudy as he thought it would be. And he liked it. But
Steve,
of course, I inherited both. I wonder if I'll...
You've got the kingfisher there on your wall, I think. Do you know, have you got the other pictures on the wall? Because Peter brought up some pictures, and I thought George was going to put them on the wall. Do you know if George has put them on your wall yet, Mum, or are the pictures just on the side still?
I don't know.
I know. Anyway, that's Basil Eade.
Lovely picture.
Yeah, I think we've seen all of these. You've got a nice big mirror here. I don't know where that came from. Catherine's looking into it. But I think I've seen most of these pictures. I don't know what this picture is. It's just a picture, a boat.
I don't know where that's come from either.
Maybe it's one of Graham's. And of course you got the items on the, that was your father's bell, wasn't it? He used to ring for assistance.
That's right, when he wanted Mother to go and help him. Poor old Dad. What an end we had.
Yeah, terrible. It's quite a very sad association. And there's your father's picture in a little, you can't really see it there, but, and beside him is Emerson, I think, a bust of Emerson, who was a writer that your mother liked. Okay, I'm just thinking, I think mostly, I just wanted to show you these things. I think I've shown you everything, Mum, pretty much, but it's just interesting to have a bit of, see them in context. You got that picture in your spare bedroom of Teesdale. That's nice, isn't it? You see, it's got all the different places of Teesdale. Can't really see it very well.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's And a few Barry Watkins. You got a few pictures of Barry Watkins. He was your art teacher.
Who was an art teacher?
I think it was Barry Watkins when you used to have art lessons.
Oh yes, Barry Watkins from Crookham.
Yeah, I know from Crookham. Is it? Yeah, he's a talented artist. And of course, you did some art yourself. This is one of yours, Mum. I like that one. I don't know what it is. Looks like a stream or something.
Looks like the river.
A river, yeah. That's one of yours.
That's what
And
it
this is.
Don't know where.
And this is another one of yours. Looks like daisies or something. You got a picture. That's one of Graham's paintings.
One of your dad's friends.
No, I think
In
that was.
Yugoslavia.
Yeah, I think that was Graham, wasn't it? He drew that.
Right, that's who I mean.
Graham painted
One
that.
of his partisan mates.
Yeah, I don't think Dad. I can't remember that.
I don't know if it's the one that was offered another helping of food. Oh no, she said. I am fed up.
Oh yeah.
It's become a family saying ever since. She was fed up, meaning she'd had more than enough to eat.
Anyway, Mum, I thought I just thought I'd show you those things, okay? But anyway, well, now that you're out of, although you are in isolation at the moment because you went to hospital, but I think I can see you through this Zoom thing whenever I want, okay? And it's better than actually coming to see you in person because I'm not going to spread any germs, and you can see me and hear me just as well as if I was there. So that's okay. That's good. Anyway, Mum, I'm going to leave you now, and
it's wonderful to see you.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll speak to you soon. Okay. Anyway, keep well then, Mum. Speak soon.
And you.
Bye then.
And being looked after. You look after yourself.
All right. Bye then.